I'm on my way to Napa. I'm performing for a city council member. Well, she's running for city council. And yeah, I'm kind of running late and I'm stressing because I'm so exhausted and I waited too long to get ready to go, so that's the story of my life. Playing all day with Autumn, doing some yard work, trying to clean up, but here I am stressing. Also, I had to learn a new song, which I haven't even played yet. All I did was download it to my iPad, the sheet music, so hopefully I'll figure it out. But the mayor requested it, so when the mayor requests a song, you just do it, right? Anyway, wish me luck. I'll post what happens, or I'll check in later, actually. I'm tired.
This is a big moment. This is a big decision that I don't take lightly. It's a huge responsibility. I love this city. I want the best for this city. Because those that our community votes for, they will have a say in what happens for the next 20 years in this city. I want to safeguard that. Tissue one, down. Why am I doing this? It's a big, like we said, it's a big decision. It takes courage. And that takes love. And that's how much I love you. That's how much I love this city, this community. Not just here now, but for future, for when I'm not here.
Saw some usual suspects, you know, some people that are prominent in the community, and you know, I feel like I'm a big part of the Napa community because I've been playing there for 20 years. I went to high school there, I used to live there, and you know, even though I'm not living in that city anymore, I do feel a connection to you know, the city of Napa. I can't actually vote for Liz, even though I supported her running for the city council. I can't actually vote for her, so if I could vote for you, I would. And people were surprised. They're like, oh, you don't live in Napa? Because I'm there, and I've been playing there for so many years, and they're used to seeing me at different, you know, events throughout the year. They just assumed that I lived in Napa, but honestly, you know, it's so expensive to live in Napa, and maybe one day we'll be lucky enough to live there again, because the schools are great, the community is great, but right where we are at is very convenient as well. It's you know, on the way to anywhere. You know, if we wanted to drive to San Francisco or up to Redding to see my mom, or you know, up or down California, you know, it's just really close to the highways. And yeah, anyway, so it was fine. I played some songs. They did you know, some speeches, and we all had some pretty tasty food, and there was a sound check happening right on the other side of the wall at Silo's, which was Surf and James, and I recognized the voice right away. I was like, oh, it's Surf and James. Well, it's Surf's voice, and they sounded really good, but that was right during the speeches, so they asked, someone went and asked them to turn down or stop playing just for a little while. They did. It was, you know, pretty loud, so. Hashtag vote for Liz Napa. I guess looking back, I've always wanted to fit in to Napa. Truth be told, because when I went to school there, initially, I was living in American Canyon. I had to take 2 buses to get to school, and they called us the South County kids. So we're always kind of like the kids that were on the other side, you know, other side of the tracks, as it were. And I definitely fit that role, you know, as kind of a troublemaker. And I think that around my senior year I realized getting into trouble wasn't doing me any good at all, and I turned it around.
Is there a hero in us all who will be there to catch you if you fall? Can you keep the fire ignited in your soul? With the rest of the demons, they will turn you cold. Turn you cold.
I'm on my way to court right now. One thing I never mentioned was there's a family probate, estate probate case that I've been involved in for the past, well, 10 years now. And it's a little unusual because my godfather, who I dedicated my last album, Heroes and Heartaches, to, was like a father to me, and when he passed away, he put in his will that I'm to get a house and my brother is also to get a house. And he had a bunch of other properties that needed to sell, and we're at the point 10 years later where everything is sold and we're paying all the creditors, and we have to, well, not everything has sold. The last piece that needs to sell is the house that was willed to me. And the reason why it's selling and not being distributed to me is because the estate has no more funds and it needs to pay the creditors. So there's one other house, my brother's inherited house, he's going to give to me. That is the house that I've been living in. It's all very confusing.
Strong enough for everyone, you were our guiding light. You put up the fight.